What is up everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's just Dhillon here. I have Aman again in my video. This is the continuation of the last video that I did with Aman. In this video we're going to discuss the numbers of the property that we're standing in right now that Aman actually bought last week. So if you're interested in getting to know the numbers, how much did Aman bought this property for, what kind of renovations money he's putting into this property, and what is actually the profit that he can expect from this property, stay tuned and let's get into this video. Alright Aman, let's get started. How much did you buy this property for?
Well, this cost me, it was above 200,000.
200,000. So this property was bought above 200,000 1 week ago. How long do we expect the renovations to go for in this property?
Well, I have discussed with my contractor and they're pretty busy.
Okay.
So I think this property will take at least 1.5 months to 2 months almost.
Okay, so I guess we expect this property to be done by the end of July?
See, I mean, that's what the main cost is. If your guys are taking long time to start the job and to end it, your holding cost will increase. You have to hold the, you have to pay from your pocket till the time you start the job.
Okay, so guys, what Aman means by holding costs are your mortgage costs if you're actually financing the property, taxes on this property, insurance on this property. Again, holding property and flipping property is not as glamorous as it sounds. It actually costs money on a month-to-month basis as well, right?
It does. Every investment has a cost. So if you have to save your time, then you have to choose a property on time, and you have to have guys at the back so that they can do the job, your job particularly, on time.
So that was for the timeline of the renovation, Aman,
Correct.
which we discussed about 1.5 to 2 months to get this property ready for sale.
Correct.
And put it on the market here in Winnipeg. So if you guys are watching, we're located in Winnipeg. He's flipping this property in Winnipeg in the St. James location near Polo Park. Now, what is the cost? Have you talked to your contractor? What is the cost of the renovation?
Well, I haven't talked to the contractor yet, but I think as I've done a lot of flipping in the past, so I think it will cost me around 30,000 almost. But you never know, something will come, but then you gotta pay more for the renovations.
Okay.
So my expectation would be like 30 grand.
So a quick summary before we get into the kind of sale price that Aman can expect from this property based on the comparables. He bought this property for around $200,000, right? If I'm correct. And then this property is going to take 1.5 to 2 months to get the whole renovation done and get it up to standard and sell it to the actual buyer of a property. And we can expect this property to be renovated for around $30,000, right?
Roughly 30,000, yes, and it will take that much time.
Alright, now, next question is, based on those numbers, the purchase price, the renovation money, and the holding costs, have you talked to a realtor? What kind of price point can you expect when you sell this property after you've renovated? Do you know what kind of number? Is there a number in your mind that yes, I can achieve this number to sell this property?
Well, I mean, I have done the flipping on this street before also, a few months back. I think that time the market was okay, but now it's pretty aggressive, as you know, as you are a realtor too.
Yes. Yeah.
So I have spoke to a few realtors and they said if I do the fully renovation, like including the basement and garage, it might go to 280 to 280, 90, pretty much. That's expecting price from my side.
Okay, so after talking to a few realtors and analyzing comparable sales in this market over the past 6 months and from his past experience, you can expect $280,000 to $290,000 for the sale of this property, right?
Correct. If we do a lot of upgrades, then we might reach to 290.
Okay.
It all depends how much upgrade you are doing and how you are fixing your house.
Okay.
Actually, in this house too, we are painting the entire exterior of the house. I forgot to tell you that, but that also
plays into the cost of the whole renovation.
Yeah, true.
And a quick tip for you guys, all these numbers that me and Aman are discussing right now, these are expected numbers as renovations have not started in this property yet, right? So hopefully, fingers crossed, nothing happens, but in real estate, you never know, guys. That's why I'm making these videos to educate you guys, and I'm bringing professional real estate investors like Aman as well to educate you and tell you about his experience, right Aman?
That's true. Well, see, as you know, just you're into real estate too.
Yeah.
Buying the property and flipping and keeping it, it's a risk.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this property. Like once I will renovate, we don't know I might keep it. I will not sell it. So every investor is different. Yes, that's right. That when you are investing into a property, you never know what will come up, which will cost you extra what you have expected.
There might be a plumbing issue, there might be an electrical issue. So that budget of $30,000, you never know. It's very easy in real estate for those budgets to go up. So always have an emergency fund ready, always have extra cash in hand for these kind of things to happen, right, Aman?
True. Well, I mean, that's one more thing that I would like to tell you, that when you do the renovation, you never know what you want to do.
Yeah.
So first thing, you have to sit down and decide with your guys, the traders that you're gonna hire. You have to let them know what kind of work you need to do in the house.
Okay.
Because your mind will keep changing. You might like patios on outside. You might have to remove the wall and make it an open concept. So these are the things that will change at the last moment.
Alright, now that we've discussed how much did Aman buy this property for, how long is it going to take for him to finish the renovations, and how much are those renovations going to cost, now to the juicy part that you guys were waiting for, how much money can actually Aman make from this property by the end of July. So what's the range, Aman, that you're expecting to make out of this one deal, guys?
Well, see, just every investment, every property is different.
Okay.
It depends on the area too. I would say the minimum people would be able to make is 15 to 20 grand at least.
Okay.
They might go to like close to 50 also.
Okay.
But it all depends, like is it a high end area?
Yeah.
Is it a high location? Is all the amenities are like close to that house?
Yeah.
That all depends to the value of the property.
Okay.
So in this property, I would expect at least 25 to 35.
Okay.
But if I'm lucky enough, I might get more.
So there you guys have it. $25,000 to $35,000 is the range that Aman expects to make from this property, and that is again expected numbers. Let's see when he starts making this renovation, and we'll actually tour the place again.
For sure.
Alright you guys, so that was the end of today's video. Hopefully you did enjoy today's video. If you guys did, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. And before I let you guys go, if you guys are looking for any type of mortgages and you have any type of mortgage questions, I have the best in the city with me, Aman Puri. So I'm gonna leave his information right over here, and I'm gonna link it in the description down below. So reach out to him. He'll help you out with your mortgages. If you're trying to get a mortgage, if you're buying a new house, Aman Puri is the man to contact.
Thank you, Jess.
So without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video.